Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to give you another update for the UK's weather for the next 7 to 10 days, and it's looking extremely interesting towards the middle part of March. On the GFS, as I'm going to show you in a second, it's starting to show signs, and this is all we have to take now. It's just science. It's like a trend now. So it's still not concrete, nowhere near concrete, but when it's like long range forecasting, you always look for trends, and if there's a trend, then you have to keep an eye on it, and then it raises it raises your awareness, and it keeps you thinking, and then there is a possibility it could come off, and I'm going to show you in a minute. But for the next few days, the next like 5 days or so, it's looking pretty wet and well, cooler times as well. It's just basically the Atlantic's just bringing just bounce low pressures in, and Thursday looks really interesting for Northern England, especially as that low pressure it could be named. As that cuts through, and when it enters the North Sea, the wind will briefly turn north to northeasterly, and if the air is cold enough, and if it like digs into the precipitation quick enough, which the GFS kind of shows this, Northern England, especially at higher ground, might drop to lower levels for a time. We could see some snowfall. And like yesterday, for my area, I only expected sleet. That was the most I was like expecting, and then all of a sudden it started to snow, and then I looked at my dew points on my like weather station, and it was below zero, and it was snowing. So I didn't expect that, and it was predominantly showing rain or sleet for my area. So it just shows like anything can happen. So, anyways, as we're going to Tuesday, there's more bands of low pressure coming in, and this low pressure here is one I'm talking about for Thursday. As we're going into Wednesday into Thursday, as you can see, in Thursday morning, the winds briefly turn to the northeast, and this could bring snow showers into northeastern England. And if I get a closer view, in the moment, the only places like the likes of Scotland could see the likes of snow in the dew points at the moment for Northern England. It's too warm at the moment, but as I was saying, as we go into Thursday, the winds are still in from the north, potentially the northeast at this point, and the air temperature at this point is below -5 for the northeastern areas, and this could bring some snow showers. Therefore, like precipitation, the snow is the boundary for the snow and the rain is starting to get closer towards the coastline, and this is a sign of the colder air starting to dig in from the northeast as the low exits out into the North Sea, and yeah, we could be seeing some snow showers as well with this. And if you look at the dew point, it's below zero, so it'd be snowing. As we'll go into the end of the weekend to Friday and Saturday, just bounce a little pressure just keeps coming in from the Atlantic, so it'll be like mild and wet. From the temperatures probably between 7 to 12, like 7 degrees to 6 degrees in the north, and potentially 8 to 9 degrees in the south. And as we go into Monday and the following week, the high pressure, the ASO's high, is starting to drift a bit more westwards and slightly northwards. So this is a sign of like things to come, as the previous models have been showing. As we go into Tuesday, the following week, the 12th of March, the winds are starting to turn into the north at this point, and as we go into Wednesday, the winds are in from the north to the northeast. And as we look at the 2 points, it's well cold enough for snow, so northeastern areas could see some snowfall briefly, and then that low exits out, and then it turns briefly, and I mean ever so briefly, like milder, and because of the jet streams digging so far south, this low pressure is following the jet stream, so it's following southwards. And as we go into Thursday and Friday, the 15th to 17th of March, the winds are turning into the north again. And if we go into Monday, there's another low pressure that comes in, and the winds are still in from the north. Never look at the dew points. It's really cold. Like before, it was like showing dew points into -10. So and even -11 as the parallel was showing. So I'll show the parallel. So the GFS operational run, if you want snow and cold weather, it's looking good for the long range. As we go into Tuesday into Wednesday, that low pressure's coming in. It could be named. I'm not so sure, but if it verifies it the way it is now, it could get named. the winds turn more to the northeast at this point. We're not as vigorous as the GFS and not as cold as the GFS. But saying that, the -5 is in northeastern areas. If we look at the dew point briefly, it's between 1 and 0 degrees. If we look at precipitation again, when it gets to -1, we could see some brief slow showers in northeast of Glen on like Thursday to Friday. So there is a chance of you in the northern areas of Scotland, especially on higher ground, there could be some snow on the way, especially for Thursday as we go to Sunday the weekend and then into Monday. Just balance low pressure coming in, just low after low after low. Like pretty cool weather with that because like, the wind isn't from the west or southwest, it's from the west northwest. So there is a bit of a polar region influence. As we're going into Tuesday the following week, the low pressure comes in and the winds start to turn into the north. As the GFS was shown, it's shown a little bit earlier. At this point, the winds are properly in from the north, and the isotherm is -10 to Scotland, and that's very unusual for like middle of March. And as we go into Saturday, a big ridge starts to form to Greenland, and this big deep low pressure, it could be named, starts to come into the to the northeast channel, and the winds start to turn into the north. And as we go further on, it just starts to get even colder. The winds are really starting to dig in, and look at that Greenland high starting to form. That looks really cold, and if you want snow, this looks potentially good as well. Dew point well below 0. The thickness line we've definitely got the blue, the 5 to 8 thickness line. Dew point, yeah, looks cold and snowy for the majority part of the UK with this. As we go further on, it just looks like it's sustained very cold winds in from the northeast, and the temperatures look very cold. So if you want snow, it's looking extremely interesting, and this could come off. I'm not saying it's going to come off because obviously it's longer range, it's between 180 hours onwards, so it's unlikely at this stage, but it keeps showing it. It's been showing it for a bit now, so if it keeps it going for the next few days, then we should start to get very excited. If we could see some snow, especially in the northern areas, northeastern areas to the Scotland area. It's these areas are mainly prone to northeastern northerly winds. If it's a northerly, it's more or less like northern England and Scotland. But if there's a slight tilt of like a northeastern variant, the wind direction, if it's slightly from the northeast, that could impact northeast England. Let's look at the 850 HPA for Newcastle upon Tyne for the next few days towards the 7th of March. It's looking above average, and then as we go into the 8th of March, this is the cold spell I'm talking about, where because it's snowing in like northeast areas, it's going below average, and it's like, well, the average says -7.1 isotherm, and if we look at the snow potential, there is some spikes for snow, so it could happen. If it does, it'll be brief. As going to Saturday and towards the 12th of March, it's the same, basically below average, and there is a lot more ensemble like members towards the end of the run that is starting to show some colder weather. So for example, we're going the 7 run, the -10 isotherm is 3rd UK, and the winds at this point are well, look at that, the winds are really from the northeast. If this is to verify, there'll be the copious amounts of snow into like say northeast England, northeast Scotland, potentially northwestern England, because if the winds are strong, the showers will be able to penetrate inland. That looks pretty cold and pretty snowy. If you want snow, like that's a perfect chart. That just looks perfect. So if that comes off, then like that would just be snowy and potentially quite cold. And quickly, I'm going to show you the long floater chart, the RGB color imagery loop, and this is Cyclone Halle. And at the moment, it's hard to say. It's quite pixelated, but like what I can gather from here, it's looking pretty intense at the moment. There's pretty intense convection, and the last bit of the run, it looks like the eye's starting to cloud over. It looks like the convection's starting to over top of eye, and this is called an eye wall replaced with cycle, or known as AW. Hang on, am I saying that? Eye wall replacement cycle, so AWRC, known as that. And what that happens is basically the eye wall in like old quadrants like start to collapse, the inner eye wall. No, sorry, the outer eye wall forms. It chokes the inner eye wall out, and like it chokes off the eye. It chokes off the inflow, and then the clouds just topple over. And then it starts to rebuild an eye wall, and that was the outer eye wall tries to become the main eye wall, and it does weaken it for brief periods of time. It averagely takes about 6 hours or 10 hours normally. So after that, it could come out a lot stronger, and like it could gain more strength, and that's the bad side of it. So at the moment, it's looking pretty intense, as I said. It looks like it's going through an eye wall replacement cycle. Look at SSTs, 29 degrees from the for the majority of part of the sea. It looks like so. That looks pretty intense, and it's a Cat 3 at the moment, and it looks like it's going to stay at a Cat 3. It could even intensify more if this IRO replacement cycle verifies, and if it comes out a lot better, this could become a Cat 4. I wouldn't be totally surprised if it goes to Cat 4. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all, to be fair. So, in summary, for the UK's weather, towards the middle of the month, it definitely looks we could see some cold weather from the north and potentially the northeast. If the northeast wind comes off, the snow potential will be a lot more wider threat for the majority of parts of the UK, especially the eastern areas. If the winds are from the north, the snow will be more limited. But if there's a slight tilt of the variation of the wind, like from the northeast ever so slightly, that could change for where the snow is going to be. So Thursday we could see some snow for the northeastern area, but if it does, it'll be brief because that low it'll exit out pretty quick, and then the winds will turn more from the west. And when we go to the middle of the month, if we keep showing this trend for the next few days, I would start again like more excited, and at the moment I'll probably give it a 20% chance, 30% chance at the moment. But if it keeps going the way it is, so if it shows it in 2 to 3 days time, I would probably give it a 50 to 60% chance. So yeah, guys, that's the video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And yeah, guys, if you have any recommendations of what other kind of like weather videos you want us to do, if you want us to explain a certain phenomenon, if you want us to explain how like a tornado works, if you want us to explain how they form, or if you want us to explain about hurricanes, how they form, the structure, and what weakens them. If just give us some like suggestions down below, and I'll be continuing these updates for around the world. I'll be keep doing the UK updates for like the next week to 10 days. I'll be doing them updates. I'll be doing hurricane updates when the hurricane season starts to go, which is only June, so like not far away. And then obviously typhoon season it peaks more towards like October, like September time, but it's on all year that, so it could happen any time. Tornado season around the corner. There was an EF4 tornado yesterday, and I forgot which state it was, but it probably caused a lot of damage. So people in that area, like my condolences go out to you and your families and friends, and it must be a bad time down there. I think it was Cairo somewhere got hit, and I've saw the images. It looks really really bad. So guys, if you're in that area, I really give my condolences out to everyone, and I hope you're safe in that, and I hope you have made it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There should be an update in the next 2 days, and it's going to be the most likely chance will be an update on the potential cold spell towards the middle of the month. So just look at it interested if you like slow guys. So yeah, guys, please like the video, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you potentially in the next 2 days. Bye for now.